G'day everyone, how you going? It's Andrew here. Well, I'm having a beer Saturday night and I thought, why not do a mail video, pickups, gifts, things I got off eBay, and yeah, have a nice comfortable beer and join me and we'll go through all this stuff that I've picked up over the last 6 months. All right, that's lovely, that drink. That's beautiful, Heineken. Lovely. And so the first one we thought we'll do is an eBay item I got from the US. It's a G.I. Joe. I saw it and I thought, yeah, beautiful. Grab that. And I've already taken out of the box, made a lot of it quicker. So here we go. And it is Mean Dog from 1988. Absolutely beautiful. Comes with a driver. He's called Wildcard. There he goes. He's quite mint. He's missing his helmet and the machete, but the figure is unscuffed. Lovely. It's all tight. Really good. Fits in there. The vehicle itself is a 2-part vehicle. Well, actually 3 parts. This comes off and is like an artillery gun. There's these little flaps here that open up. It is missing one of the flaps, but like everything, there was, I'll work around that and find it another day. That sits down, and then you can open it up like that, and this part comes out. Pops out eventually. It does pop out. Struggling here. It does pop out. Believe me, it pops out. Let's see if I can do it. Hang on.
One debt to society later.
There we go. There we go. So what comes out is an articulated back driving wheels, and that makes another vehicle. And this one makes a standalone vehicle, and then you can put the gun back on the back. So that's quite good. Love that one. That'll go good in the collection. It also came with, other than the driver with that, he supplied 3 other figures. And the first one is Blocker. He's from 87. Blocker from 87. And he's a driver for a vehicle called the Eliminator. That driver. But I haven't got his weapon. Like all these ones I'm showing you, they haven't got the weapons with them, but that's all right. Second one was Fast Draw. He was quite good. Now Fast Draw's got his visor there, but again, doesn't have any of his. There's 2 missiles and like a backpack thing that shoots the missiles off. I haven't got that either. And the last one it came with was Big Ben from 91. He's an SAS trooper, apparently. So that was quite good, quite mint. So I was really, really chuffed to get that. So I'll put them aside. That's our first eBay item. Now, this other one, well, it gets a bit bigger, actually. Second eBay item I got was because Matt and myself, we watched the Buck Rogers film from the 70s. And at the beginning, you see Buck Rogers take off in his one-man space shuttle. And I've got the Buck Rogers Mego figures and vehicles. I've got the Starfighter and the Marauder and things like that. And but they never did a space shuttle. Started to look around and go, what would suit the 3 3/4 Buck Rogers figure? This one here. You haven't seen a Buck Rogers figure from the 70s? 3 3/4. And I thought, yeah. And I saw one because I did see someone else fit a figurine of it, and you can get stickers of it. And that is Fisher Price's 1979 Alpha Probe. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. I mean, it's not in the best condition. It's quite white. It's I wouldn't say it's dirty. The Alpha Probe part was highlighted in silver, which is all right. I don't really want that highlighted in silver. And this opens up. The space shuttle opens up like that, and you can actually get your Buck Rogers figure, and fit him inside. There you go. I mean, it's obviously not the same exactly like in the film with Buck Rogers' space shuttle, because it's got this sort of sloping nose. It looks a bit, it looks a bit more like a plane than anything. But anyway, that's good. And there's a guy on eBay in the States, and he does these stickers that match the space shuttle from the show, and it's got NASA on it and things like that. So hopefully I'll pick that up soon. So, you know, and I was still thinking of going, oh, is that can I get it closer other than you can get model kits, but the model kit wouldn't fit the action figure. And I thought, is there something else I could get? And of course there is, and that's Playmobil, and it's a one-man space shuttle. Look at that. One-man space shuttle. He actually can, the top of this comes off. And look, but the Buck Rogers figure, he doesn't fit in there properly. You'd have to because it's designed for the Playmobil figures, which are these ones like that. But if you try to put in the Buck Rogers figure, he sort of can't get his legs down into there. You'd have to Dremel out the sort of front to slip him in. But then again, when he was in the film, he didn't have this suit on. This was after he met with it in the future. But these Playmobil ones are absolutely awesome. Hey, look at that. And then with the set, it actually came with this. Look at this. This is a rocket tower. So you got the rocket tower, the space shuttle. It just slips straight on. You just put it straight on. It clips on. Like that. Look at that. You even have to get back a bit. Turn it round. It's got this little command platform there, and that's for the workers. And they go on the top there. But look at that. That's awesome. That goes up and down. And even at the front there, the two little towers that come round to the rocket. So the rocket, that'd break away like it does in real life, goes around, and then the rocket goes up. It actually comes away from the platform, and it's got these little, even the little sort of like pipes and things like that, and they break away from the rocket. Beautiful. Playmobil. You just can't beat Playmobil. That's lovely. It's excellent. I was really, really pleased to find that, and I thought that is nearly exactly like the Buck Rogers one-man space shuttle. You can get stickers also that fit that size sort of Lego. They do these Lego sheets of spare stickers, and you can get the NASA and things like that on it. I was thinking about doing that, putting the NASA stickers on it, getting a lot more closer to what it was in the show. Also it came with this top little robot. Look at that. He's got a little gun thing there. Yeah, but you just can't beat Playmobil. That's great. So what else have I been getting? Well, I've been buying a lot of, well, not a lot, as things are picked up. Because, you know, I collect He-Man and Masters of the Universe. The new film's coming out, and apparently the the new action figures are hitting the shelf. I haven't seen any as yet as making this video. But the one I have got so far has been the 2000X line. So the first one I got is Prince Adam. Prince Adam there. I will take these figures out and put them on the shelf. I take all the master stuff out of their boxes, off card, because you got to display them. They just look awesome, don't they? Masters of the Universe, just love it. But they go off the shelf so fast. Unless you're after a Man of Arms, my Big W store, they seem to have like 10 of them, peg warming, and so hopefully they sell so they can flush it through and get some new ones on the shelf. But that's the artwork on the back. Beautiful. So that's Prince Adam. But also to get Skeletor. Skeletor. Got him. It's another beautiful one. Lovely. And there's the artwork on the back. There. I was lucky to find him, actually, that one. He's really good with the skull and crossbones on him. Lovely. What else we got? Zodak. We've got Zodak. And there's the artwork on the back. That's really good. Yeah, look, it'll take too much time to actually cut the plastic, so I do keep the cards. But I won't cut the plastic, you know, at the moment for the video. So trust me, I will take them off card and display them, but for the video, we'll just go through them. Matt gets up at like 3 in the morning to get onto Mattel Creations while I sleep and order these online exclusive Master of the Universe figures. So this one's Blast Attack. Blast Attack there. These are collector-friendly ones. So the actual card slips out like that, and you can take the figure out. I think he's probably all tucked in there, and they're really good. Just slip back in, you know. So I take them out, display them, and then if ever comes the day where they have to be sold, they can just be slipped back in and sold with the packet again. Beautiful. So that one is Blast Attack. What else we get? Another one is from the Powers of Greyskull, is the Great Black Wizard. I think this is another Mattel Creations one that Matt ordered for me. He does come out of the box. I think he comes out. Yeah, he's got a little. I think that's his. Is it a spare cloak or weapon or something like that? Let's open it up. It's his little staff. That's what it is. Staff and his sword. So it's got like a little. There we go. He's got his sword there, and his little staff. You can look through it. Get the figure out. Again, friendly packaging. You can open them up and get them out. Look at that. That's awesome. They get really good up in the collection. And yeah, it comes with this one comes with a comic in there. So we'll be getting that out and onto the shelf. Absolutely lovely. Let's have a quick drink. Oh, it's thirsty worth collecting, isn't it? Okay. Well, let's stay on the Master of the Universe line. And another one Matt picked up. Matt picks up a lot of stuff for me. I mean, I do pay for it, but I do. He picks up a lot of stuff off Mattel Creations for me. And he got this, and it is Multibot. And I'll tell you what, it is quite hefty. quite hefty, this thing. I haven't opened it up yet. Should I open it up? You got time? You got time to sit there and watch me open up it? And have a beer and, and open up something? Let's have a look. Wow. Gosh, it's heavy. Yeah. There's the artwork, if I hadn't shown the artwork. And on the back, I think it shows a lot of different variations too. Quite a lot of different variations that you could have it in. So let's put that down. And let's have a look. I think I can get him out actually. Connects together at the back, and you can either make an individual figure, I think each, or join them up. They do come with I see quite a lot of these pegs here to join together, and other pieces. So I'll have fun. It comes with 2 guns, so I'll have fun mucking around with that one later on. What was the other thing I picked up? Battle Cat Man. Now I did a picture on Instagram with Battle Cat Man on Battle Cat with Cringer on the back. So if you go to my Keep on Collecting channel, you'll see that. And my Instagram, Andrew Collector B. And he was, I thought Matt got him actually, and I couldn't find him on the shelf, but I was in town doing my second job and wandering around, and there he was in a Sydney store. So I grabbed him straight away. And so he'll be going on the shelf with the others. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I had another... He-Man action figure. Clawful. What's the size of this one? It's big. It's massive. There's the picture on the back. This one's in a box. He'll be easy to get out. So let's get him out. Alrighty. Oh, it's got a book. Is it? No. Oh, it's like a card. Not a birthday card. Look. That's a hard card. There you go. It's got that clawful on the back. Now, they break in half because you can actually mix and match all these Master of the Universe ones. So, there he is. Oh, that's great too. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the size of that claw. Hey? Here's some good eating on those nippers there. Hey, cook it up. Bit of garlic butter, he'd be great. Look at that big there. It's like he's got the shell at the back. That's awesome. Awful. And he's fairly weighty, so he's got these little legs, so I obviously... Oh no, he stands up quite well. Oh, who's that? Is that yours, Clawful? Hang on. I think he comes with a little skirt. There we go. Sorry about that. I was showing him too when he was indecent. Didn't have his skirt on. Look, there he is. He's got his little skirt on. That's great. Clawful. Okay. Clawful, you can sit there and ride a Triceratops. Look, actually, it works quite well, actually. The Retro Tinker, I think, put on Instagram that Matt sent me was that the Zing, our pop culture store, was having a sale on this Star Wars Retro Pack. Now, they've probably been out in the US and overseas for a while. We've only sort of just got them recently. And yeah, when they go on sale, you got to go run down and grab them because you got Dr. Vazen. He was the one that I don't like you. You watch yourself. Lovely. What's this one? Rebel Fleet Trooper, which they've already done, that one. See the Sand Trooper. Got a Sand Trooper. These look good. I just take the blisters off, put them on a stand, and I'll put them in with the other original vintage Star Wars I got. They blend in so well. Lovely. Walrus Man. Now, like everyone else, you've got an original Walrus Man. I'm not going to take him off the card. I don't need to because I've already got the original. So he can stay on card. Luke Skywalker Yavin, where he got the medal. They haven't done that one before, so he'll look good. And I think the one that most everybody was sort of like, you could say we're getting the pack for, and that was Han Solo in Imperial Stormtrooper outfit. Now the Luke one, as you know, the last 17, which I do have, and I have a really good version of him. He's loose. All my vintage stuff is loose. So he's coming off card as well. I'm sure I'll find, if I want one on card, people sell them like that. And they're not that expensive. But I'll take him out, stand him with the other Luke. That'll look awesome. That'd be great. It's a shame with these retro ones that got that sticker on there. It's so silly. I don't understand. But so that was a pickup I got. Let's get rid of that. Let's have a calm down and a drink. Oh, that's good. Clawful, you'll hang on to that for me. All right. Now, Matt, as you know, is an awesome guy. And when he came down, well, it was my birthday and it was Christmas sort of thing. So it's been a bit hard to catch up lately. We've both been very busy people. And so when he came down, I'll tell you what, the box of stuff he had, it was sort of like, it was just an awesome Christmas. But I'll show you what I picked up from him. And anyway, the first thing was he surprised me. I've been after these because we don't get them in Australia. And I believe they were a Target exclusive or something like that. And these are who makes these? Spin Master, Superman the movie. Now, every time I saw him on the, we watch a fellow called Greg Cook. He goes around and he does toy hunts just in their versions of their Targets, their Walmarts and things like that. And there's quite a few things that we don't get. Matt heard my cries, and he fixed me up with these ones. And so he's Superman himself. Now, this is the 70s film. So there's Superman. Here's Lois Lane in her white suit. And that was the suit that she was in the car and she died. And spoiler. And Superman had to fly around and back and turn back time and get her back out of the car. So I think that is more iconic, that outfit, than the others. It's just, what would be really good would be, I'm not sure what, the helicopter scene. Now, when I was a kid, I mean, what year did this come out? I think it was 78, wasn't it, that it came out, this film. And anyway, the scene where she gets in the helicopter and it catches the cord and ends up on the side of the building and then falling, and then Superman comes up and catches it. I mean, I'd love to try find a helicopter of that in for the, these 3 3/4 line. That'd be awesome. That'd be the best thing, to have Lois in the helicopter and then Superman underneath holding the helicopter up. It's so iconic, that scene. It just sort of like buried into mind. That was the first scene I think I saw. It was just an awesome film. I mean, number 2 was good, but gotta love number 1. Also in that line is Lex Luthor. with his classic bald head and his wig, and a newspaper which is on the front there. And I think there's only, yeah, there's two Jor-Els in different uniforms. I believe Matt's picked up I'm not sure if he's picked me up the black or the white one. And then you've got General Zod in that to finish off that line there. But that was great. I was sort of blown away. Put on a nice thick card too. I mean, some of these other cards they're really thin, but these ones seem to be a lot thicker, more like the original cards. The only problem is I noticed on these is they've taped the blister down. I don't know if that's with the three of them. They got sort of like tape there, which I imagine is going to yellow in time, but I'll probably be gone by the time they've yellowed. So anyway, I'll put them aside. Another thing Matt picked me up was some videos, DVD, sorry. Blake 7 on DVD. Now this is, I did have this, but this version, they've re-enhanced the special effects, so the spaceship scenes and things like that have all been redone. I haven't had a chance to actually sit down and watch this yet, but I will. Just trying to get a time I can sit down to myself and actually enjoy that, but I will enjoy that, Matt. Thank you very much. And another present. So Matt's very good to be in tune on what I want. So, yeah, that's awesome. And I think Season 2's coming out or is out, so that'll be great. Another thing going on with DVDs is, as you know, we're Space 1999 fans, and Matt gifted me, this is what they called the Super Space Theatre. Now, what they did with the series was overseas, they got the series and they made them into sort of like 3-4 episodes and turned them into mini movies. And so they're Italian. So like this one's called Spazio 1999. Cosmic Princess. That's another one. Now these weren't they were just turned into films. Journey Through the Black Sun, which was an episode, but they've joined different parts of the series together. Alien Attack and Destination Moonbase Alpha. Now, I think that's the sort of like the big one that they turned into a movie length, and I remember seeing that on VHS. But yeah, so Matt, he got I think a newer box set of these. So he gifted me these, and thank you very much again. Let's stay on the DVD theme. A series that, I mean, I watched as a kid, but it was made in the 60s, was Irwin Allen's Land of the Giants. Now, Land of the Giants, you can see there, Land of the Giants. That was what it was sort of like a spaceship that was sort of like you can say like a commercial liner, but it was a spaceship. And they going through a storm, and they end up on another planet. And they're small, they're 3 3/4 size, and everyone's a giant, so normal size. And they did a whole TV series of that, and it was really hard to get. They put it on DVD, but not for our region here in Australia. So Matt picked it up. I will have to get. I thought it had a DVD player that was all regions, but obviously not. So this showing it's like if they're being caught in a little container, the crew, like they've been caught. Because in the film they get captured all the time and then they get out and things like that. And you slip it over and they've got the DVDs all in here. But it came with things like little postcards. I think, is there a picture of the ship? No. There's a side view of the ship just down there. I've got a model of it actually. You can see it on my Instagram. Another show that we grew up with. They were repeats because these were made in the 60s. We didn't watch them till, you know, sort of late 70s that we sort of got interested in it. And that was another little great pickup for me from Matt. Thank you again. All right, where do we go to from now? I'll tell you what, more pickups that Matt got from you Christmas. Now, I'm not a big comic person. I'm not like a dedicated comic collector or anything like that. If it's related to, you know, a toy or something like that, I picked it up. When I was a kid, I was more the comics I did read. One though, a DC, a little bit DC, is the horror comics. I just love the horror comics, anything horror. And the company, the Australian company called Murray Comics, they used to make all these horror comics, and the favourite one I had was Haunted Tales, and these is like the you know, ghost stories, short ghost stories, things like that, like the Crypt Keeper ones. And Matt got these all off eBay for me as a present. Now these aren't cheap either now anymore. These, especially the Australian versions, the Murray Comics ones. And then I found out my mate from work, his father actually worked for Murray Publishing, and he said his father used to bring home all these comics. And I said, "Did you keep it?" And he goes, "No, they threw them all out. You know, because there was so much of it. They fall off the line, they pick them up, bring them home." And I went, "Oh, mate," I said, "these things are worth a fortune now." Now, this comic here is dear to my heart because I actually did buy this back in the 70s. And it's a Haunted Tales number 35. Now, it wasn't, I think I got it secondhand actually, for 20 cents at a fete that the schools used to hold. I've read it quite a lot of times. I love it. That's why sort of the Haunted Tales are dear to my heart, because it's one about the only surviving comic I got as from my childhood. So that's why Matt decided to start, you know, purchasing some other Haunted Tales for me. I wouldn't mind getting Haunted Tales number 1. I think if you're going to get comics, you get the number 1. I mean, not Superman number 1. You're not that rich, but anyway, I'll enjoy those. All right, there's one purchase I look. I know other people got it, and I thought, I ummed and ahed and things like that. Do I want to get it? And I went, all right, I'm gonna get it. And but the box was huge. It came in a box. Here's the box, and that's the Haslab Cantina set. So I'll have to move over here. It's actually set up over here. I'm going to do a separate video for that, because my Cantina set, I'm going to have all the different 3 3/4 figures, you know, from the Galaxy, you know, Buck Rogers and things like that sort of thing. Having a drink, but I'll just show you the box. Now, this thing must have weighed about 20 kilos all up. This is empty at the moment, because I have gotten it out and set it up. There you go. You've all seen it. Oh, knocked my beer over. You've all seen it. There you go. It's such a big boot. It's in that classic, iconic Star Wars type box. That bar, what a nightmare to set up. You had to be like nearly a qualified plumber to follow the directions. It did come up with what's that, 4 or 5 action figures. I haven't taken them out of the off card, those ones. Got that classic back of the black and white drawing on the back, other pictures on the side. And so that was my sort of like very large and expensive vinyl purchase for so far. As you know, these things aren't cheap anymore, these Haslabs. I got the deluxe version, but I'm only showing it from the one side. I'll keep the deluxe part in the box at the moment and set that up later. But I think it'll look good. It'll look good because I'm going to have every character from around the galaxy in it, so not just Star Wars. You know, I'll have aliens in there, anything 3 3/4 size. So I think that'll look really cool. So there you go. Well, thank you very much, everyone. If you've stayed around this long, that's just incredible because we are rocking on to about an hour in. So thank you very much again for hanging out, having a look to see what I got. Again, where am I going to put all this stuff? Who knows? Most of it will have to be sitting on the floor now, but I have to slowly go through, get these things off card, put them in a display case or put them on the shelves and have them loose because I've got nowhere, unfortunately, to store anything and keep the box at the same time. I just have to flat pack those boxes and put them on. And you enjoy them more too when they're out of the box. I mean, you can't just leave Clawful in the box, can you? He's got to open your bottle top. Yeah, see, useful and play-worthy. There you go. All right then, prattled on enough. Thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you on the next episode of Keep On Collecting. And thanks again. See you later.